Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us for our kickoff for our Window 1 webinar. Lots of great stuff to chat about today. Some housekeeping right at the beginning. All lines will be on mute as we go through the webinar, and then at the end of the webinar, we will open up the lines for any Q&A sessions. Also, on the screen of your WebEx invite, there's a chat comment portal where you can ask questions as we go, and we'll address those at the end. So like I say, we're going to kick off our Windows 1 webinar. We're going to talk about our BonBites, the Oreo Chelada, and also introducing our Voice of Guest program. In the room, we have our corporate team, but driving the webinar, we have Lucy Wayand, Ina Seferovich, and also our new Director of Brand Marketing, Megan Green. So without further ado, we'll talk a little bit about our agenda. We have our key dates that we're going to cover. We're going to talk about the promotion overview. We'll talk about all marketing support materials, our Voice of Guest program, as well as there being an appendix at the end, which will be some great reminders on POS programming and a point of contact list. So with that, I'm going to turn over to Megan Green, and we will begin.
Good morning, everyone. So I'll be walking you through the marketing portion of the webinar. But first, before we jump into Window 1, I wanted to give you a quick look at our Valentine's Day social media posts. So you can log into Facebook and see this. We're promoting BonBites and BonBite packs today and tomorrow to drive the Valentine's Day occasion and packs traffic to your bakery. So again, log into Facebook to see that carousel ad. And then our key dates. So for Window 1, here we go. Today, February 13th, we've got our kickoff webinar. You can expect your POP to arrive at bakeries between February 20th and 24th, and then we will launch with the Window 1 promotion on February 27th. Like last year, we're going to be promoting Better Call Saul later in the spring. So that promotion will run March 27th through April 24th. We'll talk more about that. But that will be a secondary POP kit that will arrive mid-March to promote the premiere on April 10th. And we'll be doing another free BonBites Day in honor of Better Call Saul again this year. Our campaign theme for Window 1 is Life Needs Frosting, so you'll see that theme woven through the creative and your POP for your bakeries, again featuring BonBites and the Oreo Chelada. Our objective for this promotion is to drive profitable incremental sales via product reintroduction of our BonBites and Oreo Chelada. The key win here is consumers are looking for a smaller, easy-to-eat option that are considered more permissible and more portable. So that's the key win for this product. Again, the offers are BonBites, Oreo Chelada, all sizes. And then we will have a promotional offer of a buy one order of 4-count BonBites, get the second for just $2 more. Here is a look at our recommended pricing for the Chelada and BonBites. You can also find this chart in the implementation guide that you'll be receiving, and feel free to reach out to your FBC with any questions. Here is a planogram showing all the different marketing elements that will arrive in your kit. Although not all bakeries look exactly like this, this provides you with a general idea of what these pieces should look like and how they should be displayed. So I want to call out a couple of things. The team member facing reminder, you'll attach that to the POS. Facing team members to remind them to mention our survey to guests. We'll talk more about that later in the webinar. And then the BonBites Cinepack display, have that at the registers. Want to remind you to always have 3 packs displayed at all times to encourage sales. Then you'll notice we've got the Cinepack header card, the transaction mat insert featuring our beverages, the promo menu panels up along the top, a display topper featuring BonBites, the gift card insert, which will replace your Jolly Bon insert, vertical banner stand insert, and then across the bottom, your display cling, which features perfect pairings for this promotion. And then our merchandise display case planogram. So for BonBites, be sure the pan is set on the riser, not directly on the hot plate, with up to 5 sleeves per pan. And then on the right, our Caramel Pecan Hero display 1 center of the roll, 1 classic roll, and a 4-count BonBites topped with the caramel pecan and pan. So again, we're going to be cross-promoting Better Call Saul a couple months into this promotion. It's the 3rd season of the AMC hit, and it'll premiere on April 10th. Our partnership is a great way to garner new fans of the brand and drive them to our social channels and our fabulous new website. On social media, you will see us continuing to leverage our fabulous recipe videos, put on it yourself, which drives pack sales, and most of the recipes involve a pack. So you'll see those across our social channels, as well as us continuing to promote Yifty, which we launched earlier in the year. And then across email, again, recipe videos, BonBites, Chilada promotion, Better Call Saul. We will promote packs for Easter and St. Patty's Day. We'll have some offers, and then also Mom's Dad's Grads will come up around May. So again, your Window 1 Kit B will drop mid-March, so more info to come on that. It will include content promoting Better Call Saul, and then we want to promote packs around Easter for your bakeries. So again, that'll drop mid-March, more information to come. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Training and Ops, Ina.
Thank you so much, Megan. Perfect. I am very excited to share with you guys the launch of the Voice of Guest program today. We launched this program as a pilot or test on October 31st and are ready now to launch it system-wide. You may be asking, well, what is the Voice of the Guest program? It's simply a program that invites your guests to give you feedback on their experience in your bakery. Each guest who completes the survey will be rewarded with a chance to return to your bakery for a free product as a thanks for participating. By implementing the program, you will be able to receive real-time guest feedback, gain insights that help you drive your bakery's performance and profitability, and most importantly, it will help you build a positive relationship with your guests. So for this program, we will be partnering with Market Force International. You know this company to be the company that executes our mystery shops right now. The program will launch with Window 1, which will be on Monday, February 27th. So as I mentioned, it is a survey. It is composed of a questionnaire that focuses on service experience, product quality, the value for the price paid, and the guest's likelihood to return and recommend your bakery. Our goal is for each bakery to get at least 15 guest responses per month. Again, upon completion of a phone, mobile, or web-based survey, the guest will then receive a validation code that they will write on their original receipt. The offer will be some kind of promotional offer with redemption, and we'll go into more details later in these slides. Excuse me, by February 24th, which is a Friday, we're going to have 2 things happening. Group 1, which we're calling our programmable POS bakeries, they're consisted of Micros, Revel, and those bakeries who are not supported by Focus Brands IT. So Micros and Revel will need to make sure that they have worked with IT and that their systems are up and running. Micros, the bakery manager or franchisee will need to work with our IT team to finalize the remote install of the POS. As you know, with Revel, the process is a little bit more automatic, so you'll just need to refresh your system and the necessary elements will be there. Bakeries that are not supported by our internal point-of-sale support system here, you'll need to consult with your franchisee or IT department. The second group, so bakeries who do not have the capabilities to print an offer on their receipt for the guest, those bakeries will just be supported with marketing materials, and I'll go into more details on that. Between February 24th and February 20th and 24th, you will receive your POP kit, so that will include all of the marketing elements for Life Needs Frosting, and it will include your Voice of Guest marketing supporting documents. During this time frame, we also urge you to go to PlayerLink and the Grid to download and review training guides, frequently asked questions, and other documents of that nature. Then on February 27th, Group 1, so our programmable POS locations, Micros and Revel, we will need to make sure that you verify that the receipt offer is printing and that all marketing elements in it are in place. Bakeries not supported by Focus Brands POS help will just need to verify that their POS systems are set up to print the receipt offer and that all the other marketing elements are in place, as well as team members being educated and aware of the program. Group 2, this group is not programming their POS. Again, they'll just make sure marketing elements are prominently displayed and that team members have been trained on the program. On the screen now, you can see an example of what that receipt should look like. This is just an example from one of our corporate bakeries. The bakery number must be prominently located at the top of the receipt. This is an item that will be necessary for the guest to have when they go in to complete the survey. And then at the bottom, as you can see, the offer must be clearly legible with all of the components in place. And again, this text is available in your implementation guide. All right, so let's move on to our marketing POP that will support this program and other documents. This is for our first group, so this is for the group of bakeries who will be programming their POS. Your offer will be a free classic roll with the purchase of a beverage. As you can see on the screen, the marketing elements included are the team member apron button, a sticker that can be placed on merchandise like the clamshell or pack. A POS reminder will also be available in the POP kit. And we are including 2 branded highlighters that are blue so that your team members can proudly highlight that offer at the bottom of the receipt as they're handing the receipt to the guest. Documents that will be available on the grid or player link are training guides, like an I say, you say, frequently asked questions, and of course a marketing support how-to, so just the best way to implement these guides. So on February 27th, we'll just need to make sure that this group of bakeries is printing the receipt offer at the bottom and that the team members are ready to reference the survey to the guest. So group 2 will be our list of bakeries that will not have a programmed POS. So there will be no offer at the bottom of the receipt. However, what we have included here are various marketing elements such as a counter card and bag stuffers that can be included, well, the bag stuffer can be included with the receipt so that you can still get those survey responses from your guests. Excuse me, these bakeries will also get the POS reminder, which will be great, the team member apron button, and the branded highlighters. Now, I will mention that the offer for this group of bakeries is a free center of the roll with no purchase necessary. And of course, these bakeries will also have all the documents available on PlayerLink and the grid to help them fully execute the program. So you may be asking now, well, what happens once a guest returns with their receipt? First of all, a guest has 7 days to complete the survey and 30 days to return with a validation code written on the receipt to redeem their free product. On that receipt, you'll see a handwritten validation code, and it'll be something similar to what you're seeing on the screen. So 6 digits, a combination of numbers and letters, and then 3 digits to the right. So how you know that this was a survey specific to Cinnabon is the CIN letters in the first 6 characters. And then you have 3 additional characters at the end, and these will be important to look at as they are indicators of your overall satisfaction score, your overall or your likelihood to recommend, and your likelihood to return, or as the guest scored you on those questions. Once a guest has returned, you would ring them up in the POS. Micros and Revel locations will have buttons on their POS so that that can be rung up and tracked properly. If you do not, if you're not supported by our internal POS support team, just contact your franchisee or POS or IT department about more information for that. Beautiful. So finally, how do I access my results? So if you're already using the Mystery Shop website with MarketForce, you're just going to log in the exact same way, whether it's through your bakery level profile or your franchisee profile. In the navigation, you will be able to see My Visits, which will be your mystery shops, and then My Surveys. Within that, you can drill down very easily to see all of the reports associated with it, along with guest comments. Beautiful. If you have never accessed the website, I encourage you to go to PlayerLink and the grid to find the training guides on how to sign up to log in to to MarketForce for the first time. What you will do then is go to Online KMC, you'll enter your username that you'll find how to do from the grid or PlayerLink, and then if you've never logged in, your password will be temp. If you do have any trouble with this, again, please look at the documents that are on PlayerLink and the grid, or you can contact your FBC. As a review, our next steps, again, Micros locations, we'll need to make sure that you are up and running. You've worked with our IT team to update your software no later than Friday, February 24th. Revel, same thing. Make sure your system is refreshed and that the survey is printing on the receipt by February 24th. A POP kit will be sent. We'll just need to make sure that the team members are ready and all marketing elements are in place no later than February 27th. Now, if you have any additional questions about this program, the IG will be a perfect place to start, but there will be a folder on both PlayerLink and the grid called How We Wow that will have frequently asked questions, the training guides, any questions that you may have. If you have any trouble with your point of sale system, if you're on Micros or Revel, you just email poshelp@cinnabon.com or call 717-435-1666. If you are running a point of sale system that is not supported by Focus Brands IT, please contact your franchisee or IT team. And now if you have any questions about the Voice of the Guest program, please contact your FBC.
Alrighty, Ina, thank you so much. Megan, thank you so much. So at this point, we're going to open up the lines for any Q&A session. So we'll cancel off the share screen and we'll go to any questions that might come up from the room. Alrighty, so as you can probably tell by the different volume, we've gone off mute. So if you have a lot of background noise, please make sure you go into mute. And what questions do you have from the field? Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a lot of background noise going on, as in a lot of surround noise around you, please make sure you put your phone onto mute.
Y parece que son las notas del mismo lugar que cada persona.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've entered the question and answer period of our webinar. If you are on a line and your phone is not muted, please mute your phone and unmute if you'd like to ask a question. Thank you.
Give it just a couple more minutes to see if there are any questions that come up. Alrighty, folks. Well, again, thank you so much. This webinar has been recorded, which we will be posting to our grid. We thank you so much for your time this morning. If any additional questions come up, please don't hesitate to reach out to your support team or to your FBC. Thanks so much and have a wonderful day.